Hi everyone and welcome to Bojan Cybersecurity channel. My name is Joe Ernest, certified ethical hacker. If you are an IT professional or business owner looking to increase the security posture of your IT infrastructure, this video will help you identify appropriate safeguards to prevent impacting productivity. Having a solid understanding of the three CI security triad is critical for protecting business against data theft, leaks, and losses. Ultimately, the desired result of a threat assessment is to develop best practices on how to protect assets and their availability. In this video, we are going to see how business can stop cyber attacks and the one using the three pillars of information security and the fundamental of threat modeling. Without further ado, let's look at the menu. We are going to see the three main pillars of information security, which include confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We are going to see the threat modeling and also the list of attacks vectors, including the tools to analyze system and application. The three main fundamental security control principles are often referred to as the CI security triad. The first component is confidentiality. Confidentiality is that the promise that data is not unveiled to unauthorized user applications. You must have adequate control mechanism in place to enforce and ensure that data is only accessed by users who should be allowed to access it. Key part of confidentiality is that all sensitive data needs to be controlled, audited, and monitored at all times. Here are some examples of sensitive data: social security, bank and credit card account, criminal record, patient and health record, trade secrets, including the source code. Some common threats against confidentiality are eavesdropping. It's when someone is listening to you secretly. Encryption cracking, malicious insiders, and also man-in-the-middle attack. Some of the security mechanisms you can use to preserve confidentiality are logical and physical access control, encryption, database view, control traffic, routing, and also implement multi-factor authentication, strong passwords, the segregation of data using redundancy, and also appropriate user privilege level. Make sure you have a good virtual private network. The second component is integrity. Integrity protection protects more than just data. Not only protect data, but also operation, system, application, and hardware from being altered by unauthorized user. For example, what if a confidential email is modified by an attacker before it reaches its originally intended recipient? Some common threats against integrity: human error, server compromise, malicious insiders, physical compromise of devices. The next component is availability, which is the last component in the CIA triad. It states that system, application, and data must be available to user without impacting productivity. The most common attacks against availability is the DOS, denial of service attack. When that happens, user productivity can be greatly affected and companies can lose a lot of money if data is not available. Let's say you have an online business or a cloud provider and your e-commerce website is not available to your user. You could potentially lose current or future business. As network security analyst or a business owner, you have to understand the various security technologies, methodologies, policies, and procedures that can provide different levels of availability. Your security goal must be evaluated to ensure the proper security mechanisms are put in place to always protect against threats that could affect the CIA security triad. Now, let's look at threat modeling. Threat modeling is the process to identify, document, and mitigate security threats. One of the very popular threat modeling is Triad, which stands for spoofing, tampering, repudiation, information disclosure, denial of service, and elevated privilege. If you have a business, and you better watch out for attack vectors. Here are some lists of attack vectors well known you can very easily identify. Malicious email attached, malicious web page content, social engineering, open network, port database with default password, and also weak password information gathered to carry out targeted attack. In order to mitigate most of the attack vectors, you should have good tools to help you identify open port and also different web application vulnerabilities. Here are some very good tools to help you understand and have an overview of your IT infrastructure if you have a very solid cybersecurity analyst working on your organization. Summary: popular methods used to protect business from loss of availability include: keep all critical systems up to date. DDoS protection is very important. Make sure your DNS server is secure, your website is secure against SQL injection, defacement, or site scripting. Having good firewall and proxy server security configuration is very important. Ensure good access control and also good backup. Make sure you have an understanding of your work environment. Finally, should the worst happen, it is crucial that you have an incident response plan in place so that the loss of availability can be limited. That concludes this video, and if you find value, you can show your appreciation by leaving a comment, click the like button and also the subscribe button. By subscribing to this channel, you will be the first to receive my cybersecurity tips and secrets, my next strategy to become best cybersecurity professional, and also that can protect businesses. See you in the next video.